At a strategically located airbase deep within the Indo-Pacific region, the atmosphere shifted dramatically as the thunderous roar of an F-35C Lightning II fighter jet echoed across the tarmac. The blistering heat of the desert didn't slow down the ground crew, who moved with urgency and precision to prepare the stealth aircraft for a classified combat mission. Designed to launch quickly, fly undetected, and strike with overwhelming force, the jet was about to put its capabilities to the test in a real-world scenario, requiring split-second execution and absolute precision. Although originally built for aircraft carrier operations, the F-35C is equally formidable when deployed from land-based airfields, particularly during rapid response operations in high-threat zones. Outfitted with next-generation avionics, radar-absorbing technology, and a significant internal weapons payload, the fighter provides unmatched strategic flexibility. Beneath its sleek, stealthy frame lies an arsenal capable of eliminating enemy strongholds in a single flight, without ever crossing into hostile airspace detection. Within moments of receiving clearance, the F-35C accelerated down the runway at full throttle. The front gear lifted, and the jet soared into the sky, quickly vanishing beyond the horizon as it climbed to cruising altitude. On board, its advanced navigation systems, AESA radar, electronic warfare suite, and multispectral targeting sensors activated in full synchronization, scanning the battlefield ahead for hostile signatures. The aircraft was now on a direct route toward a confirmed enemy stronghold, a high-value target located in a remote, mountainous sector. Intelligence reports had revealed the presence of an enemy command center hidden among rugged hills to the northwest. This facility served as a hub for coordinating attacks and storing large quantities of munitions. The threat was deemed imminent and required immediate neutralization. Armed with 2 precision-guided JDAMs, Joint Direct Attack Munitions, the F-35C was configured for a high-altitude strike that would obliterate the compound, while minimizing collateral damage and avoiding anti-aircraft defenses. Flying at near supersonic speed, the jet reached the mission area in under 15 minutes. The pilot initiated the attack mode, switching the cockpit display to a full tactical terrain map. The targeting pod located under the fuselage began scanning the valley below, isolating heat signatures and structures. Within seconds, the enemy compound was positively identified. The aircraft's onboard AI-assisted targeting confirmed the location and locked onto 2 critical points: the main control building and an adjacent logistics depot. Once the targets were verified and cross-checked against satellite and drone surveillance feeds, the F-35C positioned itself along the bomb run trajectory. The bomb bay doors opened silently beneath the aircraft, revealing 2 JDAMs armed and ready. Without delay, the pilot released both bombs in succession. Each JDAM detached and began its guided descent, steered by GPS and inertial navigation systems designed to strike with pinpoint accuracy, even under adverse weather or electronic jamming conditions. As the bombs fell, the aircraft banked slightly to the west to maintain visual and sensor lock on the impact zone. In less than 30 seconds, the valley below erupted in flame and smoke. The first JDAM struck the command building dead center, reducing it to rubble, while the second detonated moments later inside the logistics depot, igniting secondary explosions from stored ordnance. Infrared and visual feeds confirmed complete destruction, with no enemy structures left standing in the immediate vicinity. Despite having dropped its ordnance, the F-35C remained in the area for several minutes to conduct post-strike assessment and provide aerial overwatch. Flying at medium altitude and maintaining stealth, the jet transmitted real-time data to Mission Command. No enemy air defense response was detected, further proof of the jet's unmatched low observability. In a matter of minutes, the battlefield had shifted decisively, and the enemy's ability to coordinate future operations was annihilated. With the target neutralized and no immediate threats nearby, the aircraft took a wide return path to avoid radar detection or visual tracking from remaining enemy assets. Along the way, the sensors on board continued scanning for residual enemy movement, while collecting electromagnetic data that could indicate reinforcements or secondary objectives. The mission timeline had been executed flawlessly, without the need for mid-air refueling or any support aircraft in the vicinity. The mission's success was built on the backbone of tireless preparation from the airbase team. In the 2 hours leading up to takeoff, maintenance crews performed rapid diagnostics, armed the aircraft with live munitions, and ensured all mission systems were synchronized for deployment. The coordination between weapons technicians, flight controllers, and mission planners was seamless, exemplifying the Navy's high standards of efficiency, even during land-based sorties far from carrier strike groups. The choice to employ JDAMs wasn't arbitrary. These guided bombs offer a blend of devastating power and surgical accuracy, making them ideal for destroying high-value enemy assets while reducing the risk to civilians. The mission resulted in zero collateral damage, sending a clear message to enemy forces. Their most secure locations were now vulnerable to airborne precision strikes, even when hidden deep within mountainous terrain. This operation underscored the F-35C's role as not only a stealth fighter, but also a tactical game-changer in multi-domain warfare. It excels in both air-to-air engagements and air-to-ground strikes, providing commanders with a versatile asset that can be adapted for various missions with minimal turnaround time. The aircraft's ability to strike and escape without detection ensures the enemy never knows when or where the next blow will land. Military analysts observed that the use of land-based F-35Cs for high-impact bombing missions is a strategic evolution. It allows the U.S. to conduct decisive air operations without waiting for carrier groups to arrive. Any friendly airbase equipped with proper facilities and logistical support can now serve as a launch point for operations that strike deep into contested territory, compressing response time and enhancing deterrence against adversaries. Additionally, the F-35C's advanced sensor suite allowed it to gather a wealth of intelligence during the mission. From enemy communication signals to radar emissions and troop movement patterns, every data stream was transmitted securely to analysts on the ground. That information would later be used to update threat maps, track enemy withdrawal routes, and develop future strike plans with even greater precision and effectiveness. In modern warfare, where milliseconds can determine the outcome of an engagement, the F-35C demonstrated once again that aerial superiority is defined by more than speed or firepower. It is defined by integration, stealth, and technological dominance. From a single runway in a remote land base, one aircraft changed the course of battle, eliminating a command center with 2 bombs in under a minute. The skies remain contested, but today, they were owned by the U.S. Navy's 5th-generation strike fighter.